Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the brand new equipment that has come out, or the new Platinum, Ultra, Ultimate, whatever you want to call it, equipment that has come out for the Legends Limited Yellow Future Gohan. Now this equipment is pretty good. Obviously it's quite a big buff to him. Don't know if it makes him top tier, but I think it does just help him out as kind of a nice little generic buff to him. Obviously it's a pretty flat buff if you really look through all of it. It's basically a 40% increase to everything, 20% to health restoration, which is obviously going to be super helpful anytime you're giving a unit essentially a 35% output increase. It's obviously going to be a lot. And then he's also got inflicted damage up, which is obviously great. He's got some additional effects, nothing too crazy. They didn't go as crazy with the unique as they did, say, for example, with Bardock. Like Bardock, obviously, he had a pretty crazy upgrade, whereas Gohan's is more slightly understated. But overall, a pretty nice unique equip. Like I said, it's not going to catapult Gohan to being one of the best units in the game, but it's definitely going to make him way more viable. Obviously the biggest issue facing Gohan right now is that it's kind of a red meta. You got Final Form Cooler, you've got MUI Goku, you've got the Android 17 and 18. So the meta is pretty red heavy in that sense, and pretty green heavy right now. So Gohan's not really a big counter to a lot of things that are happening, but he could be in future. So to cut a long story short, I think Gohan's equip is good. It's going to definitely beef him up. Whether it makes your Gohan become a star of PvP, I'm pretty uncertain, but if you put everything together nicely, I think you'll end up having a pretty good time with Gohan. I think his equipment does somewhat elevates him to a much better level in this current tier of PvP meta. Like, of course it can always be better, but I think for the most part it's pretty good stuff. So yeah, that's obviously his equipment, guys. As you always know, please try and farm the equipment until it has a red first slot. It's just generally going to be the best way to get the equipment. You want a red first slot so that you can re-upgrade the second and third slots. In terms of synergy with him, so his equipment does add some kind of decent synergy with Gohan. And he is on at least the Legends Limited Trunks' team. So there is some kind of counter mechanic to the androids, but there's no real big counter mechanic to the Final Form Cooler, so that's a little bit of an issue. But yeah, overall, pretty nice stuff. I think the equipment will help him. It will definitely boost his stats. It's got some decent synergy with his passives as well. It's kind of like a slight upgrade, obviously, on his ability to kind of control the battlefield when the enemy is switching in and out. So that is some nice little bit of upgrade, but it's nothing too major. It basically just gives him a bit more health restoration. Overall, definitely get it, but yeah, that's it from me. Bye.